you put out this tweet. We just issued the first ever blockchain native mortgage on Solana. How did you guys make this happen? What did that process look like?
A lot of phone calls. a lot of phone calls. Yeah, and so essentially what a mortgage comes down to in the US, the way the US works, and each country has different rules. And Canada is actually a fascinating system that we can talk about in a separate time. But in the US, you need what's called a deed of trust. And you essentially do that. It's an agreement. It goes through like a lot of terms, and in traditional mortgages, they can be quite long when you talk about all the different documents that are involved. But the main one you need is the dot. And that's where you're actually filing the lien. You then sign that with the homeowner or whoever has authority to sign it on the home. And then you have to file it with the county. And so essentially that part of it is off-chain, but the representation of the ownership of the asset, the payments, the amortization, like the actual plumbing of the loan is all through that NFT. And so that's what it was originally designed, goodness, we probably wrote the original code over a year ago, maybe longer. It was EVM, now it's SVM, but the ability to actually process all the payments and go through all of that is just like it's a fascinating NFT is what it is. And so it has all of these different track records. There's payments that are due at certain times. There's penalties that happen if payments aren't made. And so you really have to compress all of that into like the base core logic, and you put that into a smart contract, which then mints an NFT and represents it as the NFT. And then the formal legal agreement is off-chain.